I've been teaching in Baltimore County for 20 years, and so when I got hired, there must have been something about First Financial, and that was the credit union we worked with, and so I joined so that my check could be deposited, and that would make it easier with direct deposit. And then they had offered us a no-interest loan for a year, so I needed a computer, and so I took the money, bought a computer, and paid it back, so I didn't have to pay back any interest. So it was a nice introduction to the credit union. Yes, I am a 5-star, because it helps me get money back. And I use all the services, and you know, so it's, I don't even remember what all the 5 stars are, but I know I'm a 5-star member, and my son is also one too. Because I guess you have to have a credit card, you have to have direct deposit, you have to...
E-statements.
Oh, yes, you get...
Online teller.
E-statement, online, right, so all those things. So he got that, and so he's the one that actually, and I think I mentioned this to you, he's the one that actually explained to me that if you use your debit card, if you use your debit card and you sign as credit, then you get cash back. But if you use your debit card just as debit, then you're not getting cash back. So now I almost exclusively use it under the credit so that I can get cash back. Well, let's see. I think the credit union serves my needs personally because I really like getting cash back when I use the services. So for me, that's helpful. I think First Financial works well in the community. Probably the best thing they do for I know Baltimore County and Carroll County, I think, is included too, is the scholarships that they offer students, and they've really broadened that in the last couple of years, offering students from every school a chance for a scholarship, and I think that's awesome. And so, you know, I like being part of something that is giving back to the community, especially since I'm a teacher, and someone that I teach will probably end up getting something from that. Important, and that's what's going to continue, I think, to be important for the credit union, is that you have that connection to the people that come in. And you know, we don't need connection so much as face to face, as we need to know that you're there when we need you.
Yeah.
Right? We can call you
For free. Not for
yes.
$5.
Well, yes, for free.
Right.
And that's, you know, it's something that we really focus on, our fees that come with banking. And now with the new rules and
we were
stuff,
just talking about that.
you know, that's just going to explode with the fees. Like, free checking is just not going to be out there anymore. And this, you know, the students, I try to get them to understand that, but they don't understand that there may be a cost to banking. And I try really hard to get them to do it. It's really hard for them. The other thing that's really good about First Financial, and I do this a lot, one of the things I have my students do are research banks and credit unions, and I really try to gear them to First Financial's site because it's easy to understand. And so when they go to the banks, because I let them choose any bank or credit union that they want, and they have a hard time finding the information, really basic information. And so I keep asking them. The question I ask is, why do you think that is? And eventually they'll come to it, well, maybe they don't want it to be known. And I'm like, yes, it's in there somewhere, but it's hard to find. What does that tell you about an institution that takes really basic data, like what the interest rate on a credit card is, and hides the information? Or you can't find, I ask you to find the fees for checking. I find, what are the fees? And you can't find them. What does that tell you about that institution? Like, you have to make wise decisions. Like, why is it hidden? You know, so, you know, I try to work with that. And First Financial has a very good website that's very easy to use that I can send the kids to.
Very good.
Available, helpful with my classroom, and just easy. Everything, I have everything with First Financial. So I have my car loan with First Financial. I have my credit cards with First Financial. My son does, his banking there. It's just all very convenient.